a domino effect occurs. Even though it doesn't do anything useful, the chart is still red. The data stored on the blockchain tells quite different stories. You might rethink your thoughts about Shiba Inu after seeing this video's discussion of BlackRock, Coinbase, and behind-the-scenes man-o-warvers. However, whose view am I voicing in this context? Tell me what makes you so excited. No problem, I'll do my best to explain. Here you may find your daily dose of Shiba, wealthy coin. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Remain ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency market and remain informed about all the newest news projections by subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button to get more SHIB news. The Shiba Inu price has dropped again in the past day. The Shiba Inu's worth has taken a beating for the past 2 days running. Neither the Shiba Inu nor its founders are particularly relevant to the issue that ultimately led to the breed's demise. In contrast, Bitcoin is the ever-present major player in this context. Shiba Inus tend to track the price of Bitcoin extremely closely, thus any changes in the Bitcoin world tend to have a significant impact on their worth. We will not delve further into the movements of Bitcoin today due to the abundance of vital Shiba Inu news. However, it is worth noting that BlackRock has gone 2 days without receiving any Bitcoin inflows today. Grayscale appears to be attempting to liquidate its Bitcoin holdings concurrently. Not to mention completely strange and shocking. After the Bitcoin ETF was approved in the US, BlackRock experienced a surge in assets of over 70 days. Many were surprised and concerned 2 days ago when it initially noticed no inflows. Can you imagine the level of fear that has set in since there have been no inflows for 3 consecutive days? It is possible that investors are losing trust in the cryptocurrency market overall, selling assets in a panic, and vigilantly monitoring the market for potential future declines. Because it is so out of the ordinary, many investors are starting to question what is happening. Since this is out of the ordinary for BlackRock, as evidenced by its 70-day inflow streak, it would make sense to have a day without any inflows, but why is still a mystery. However, it is highly unusual to have 3 days without any inflows. If this is causing us concern, then something is definitely wrong with the cash flow. Not a single thing has caught my interest. Since it's not an influx nor an outflow, but zero, we don't know what's causing it. So, what could be the reasons behind this unusual occurrence? This can be due to a change in BlackRock's strategy, a lack of clarity from regulators or institutional investors moving their money elsewhere. Given that it is zero, we think it is more of a BlackRock move than an investor move. It appears that sticking to a perfect zero goes against everything that humans are hardwired to do. Expect some degree of fluctuation, good or negative, in the majority of instances. But 2 consecutive days of zero seems intentional, suggesting that BlackRock is acting on purpose rather than investors behaving organically. But we don't have enough information to make any solid assumptions at this point. The entire cryptocurrency industry and Shiba Inu have seen Bitcoin's value plummet for 3 consecutive days, and this is the fundamental reason why. However, Shiba Inu prices are 41% higher when measured on a weekly basis. As everyone remembers, the Shiba Inu had a great start when its price increased 53% from April 19th to April 22nd. This coincided with the team's announcement of a $12 million fundraising effort. In the past 3 days, Shiba Inu has had a 10% pullback, bringing its weekly advances to 41%. Current patterns in the futures market suggest that bulls are actively seeking greater gains, contrary to common assumption. Whether or not bulls are still targeting more gains is the critical question. Susceptible to temporary fluctuations, especially when they are not caused by Shiba Inu but by the larger cryptocurrency ecosystem, are not significant. Think about it from this angle. Minor delays caused by traffic or road conditions on a road trip will not impact your destination or the success of your vacation. Shiba Inu's long-term potential remains unaffected by temporary fluctuations in the broader cryptocurrency market so long as underlying demand and optimism remain robust. Among the many examples of booming meme coin markets this week is the 10% decline in the value of the Shiba Inu over the past 3 days. Speculative traders have piled on futures contracts in an attempt to gain a leg up on the Shiba Inu's rebound. Even though there have been short-term losses, there appears to be a lot of optimism and hope that the Shiba Inu price may recover. The high volume of futures contracts trades suggests that Shiba Inu prices are likely to continue rising. The more people who are buying and selling, the more hopeful the mood is, and the sooner prices could climb. On top of that, you need to understand something crucial. The open interest statistic is a way for last to keep tabs on the total value of open futures contracts for a specific cryptocurrency asset. As the week began, there was $51 million in open interest for Shiba Inus. Conversely, there has been a tremendous increase in recent data, with Shiba Inu open interest reaching $75 million to $23 million. Increase from April 19th. There was a substantial rise of 45% in open interest throughout the course of the week. The excessive bullishness of speculative traders is revealed when the rate of open interest exceeds the rate of price increase. To start, the asset's potential future price is likely to rise as a result of the increasing involvement and enthusiasm of traders, as shown by the significant growth in open interest. Due to the increased liquidity and trade volumes, prices could potentially rise as a result of this rush in activity. Also, if open interest is growing faster than prices, traders are probably trying to protect themselves from losses or are accumulating long positions in the hopes that prices will continue to rise, which means there is a $75 million open interest in Shiba Inu. There may be another price jump on the horizon for Shiba Inu as open interest has increased by $23 million. That may catapult the breed to the 3 price mark in the near future. You may be wondering, though, why the current enthusiasm among Shiba Inu investors is so high. To those unfamiliar, a hard fork is a significant change to a blockchain system that leads to its permanent separation from its previous iteration. The goal of this hard fork is to improve Shibarium for both the developers and the community. According to the release, Shibarium's next technology update will revolutionize the game. It will introduce a plethora of new capabilities that will empower innovators and simplify users' lives. The confidence of investors is increased when they know that the project's price gains will be supported by real advancements, such as the approaching hard fork. Investors and those who prefer facts to fiction will be pleased to hear that the focus has shifted from speculative ideas to actionable programs. Jeremy, a pioneer in the Bitcoin movement, has taken to Instagram to share a photo of a Shiba Inu highlighting the breed and hinting at an impending metamorphosis. In addition, Satoshi Kusama's response and mysterious graphic supports this notion. The woman in the photo seems to concur with Jeremy's theory about Shiba Inu, according to Kusama. Kusama clearly thinks the dog-themed coin will soon appreciate in value, as this indicates her bullish sentiment. Our investigation led us to the conclusion that every 24 hours the Shiba Inu network sees the incredible movement of $1.5 trillion in tokens. These large transactions should be noted by traders as they could indicate future price fluctuations. One of the notable aspects of these transfers is the amount of $50,000. Transmitted to an unidentified recipient from what appears to be a private wallet. Since this $2.65 million transaction originated from a Coinbase hot wallet with over $106 billion Shiba Inu, it is highly likely that it was an inside transfer or that it is a prediction of an increase in volatility, which is what we are looking for. Given all we've discussed in this video and the potential for a future rise in Shiba Inu prices, it's only reasonable to prepare for an upcoming jump.